Welcome to our deep dive into the ox, a symbol of grounded strength and quiet power within the Chinese Zodiac. If you were born in 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, or 2021, the ox is your guiding spirit. Often misunderstood for its silence, the ox embodies endurance and reliability that run far deeper than words. This sign is the soul that perseveres, quietly carrying burdens and building foundations without seeking recognition or applause. Today we explore the noble nature of the ox, its history, emotional core, and the elemental variations that shape its unique expressions. Prepare to uncover the strength that holds the world in balance. Let us begin. The ox holds the position of the second sign in the Chinese Zodiac cycle, representing discipline, loyalty, and humble perseverance. Throughout history, the ox has been revered as a bringer of order and a helper of humanity, especially in cultivating the land and sustaining life. In ancient folklore, the ox's steady labor symbolizes the part of us that shows up no matter the conditions, committed to building something lasting. People born in the ox years, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and 2021, carry this legacy in their spirit. The ox is also deeply influenced by the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, each coloring its strength with subtle emotional nuances. This elemental diversity creates a rich tapestry of character within the ox sign. Understanding these layers helps us appreciate its complexity beyond the surface. At its emotional core, the ox is defined by endurance, responsibility, and an unshakable inner stillness. Unlike signs that seek approval or recognition, the ox pursues purpose above all else. People born under this sign often feel a profound duty to carry burdens for others, remaining strong when those around them falter. Their strength is quiet. They rarely complain or ask for help, preferring to bear challenges in solitude. Yet beneath this stoic exterior is a longing to be truly seen, not just for accomplishments, but for the effort and heart behind them. The ox does not crave praise, it craves peace, a sanctuary where vulnerability is met with understanding. This inner world shapes the steadfast identity of the ox. When it comes to love, the ox approaches relationships with patience and lifelong commitment. Their affection grows slowly but deeply, valuing shared values and unwavering loyalty over fleeting passion or drama. To love an ox is to feel anchored, protected, and emotionally safe. However, prolonged stress or lack of appreciation can cause the ox to retreat emotionally, becoming distant and silent rather than confrontational. They do not plead for love. Instead, they withdraw quietly when hurt. What the ox truly desires is a partner who recognizes the emotions beneath their steady exterior. Someone who gently says, "You do not have to carry it all alone." This subtle emotional connection sustains the ox's heart. Socially, the ox is often seen as serious, stoic, and unshakable. They rarely seek the spotlight or engage in frivolity, but when they speak, their words carry the weight of experience and integrity. Others trust the ox implicitly, sometimes relying on them too heavily. The ox absorbs this pressure in silence, holding more than they reveal. This tendency to internalize challenges means that when the ox does break, it is usually because their struggle went unnoticed for too long. Their public image of strength masks a private battle against exhaustion and isolation. Recognizing this helps us see the ox not just as reliable but as deeply human. The strengths of the ox are many. They are reliable under pressure, emotionally steady, humble, hardworking, and fiercely loyal. They protect those they care for with grounded determination and integrity. However, these very strengths can cast shadows. The ox is often emotionally reserved, reluctant to express their needs, and prone to burnout due to their unwillingness to ask for help. Their stubbornness and rigidity can also create barriers in relationships and personal growth. Despite their resilience, the ox sometimes convinces itself that enduring hardship alone is noble, even when it leads to pain. Understanding these shadows is key to supporting the ox's well-being. What the ox truly needs is rest, not only physical but emotional rest. They flourish in environments defined by trust, predictability, and mutual respect, free from games or drama. The ox requires space to slow down, to acknowledge when they are weary, and to feel cared for beyond their utility. Above all, they need a safe place to show softness without fear of judgment or rejection. This nurturing space allows the ox to replenish their inner strength and reveal the tender heart beneath their stoic exterior. When given this, the ox can thrive in balance, strong yet gentle. Every ox is fundamentally grounded, but the influence of the 5 elements creates unique emotional and behavioral nuances within this sign. Exploring these elemental variations offers deeper insight into the ox's diverse expressions of strength. Each elemental ox carries the same core qualities of reliability and perseverance, but channels them through distinct energies and challenges. The wood ox, born in year 1985, is idealistic, cooperative, and steadfast. This ox tends to be a builder in the truest sense, generous, community-minded, and guided by strong principles. They often prioritize the needs of others above their own, reflecting a deep commitment to service. However, the wood ox must learn to balance this selflessness with self-worth, finding the courage to say no without guilt. Their challenge is maintaining personal boundaries while nurturing their generous spirit. In this way, the wood ox embodies a quiet leadership that builds strong foundations for others. The fire ox, from 1937 and 1997, is the boldest and most passionate among the oxen. Fierce and will-driven, they lead by action rather than words, carrying an intense energy that inspires those around them. Their fiery nature fuels determination and courage, but it also calls for balancing strength with softness. The fire ox's challenge is to remain open emotionally without losing their clear sense of direction or resolve. By learning to soften without sacrificing their willpower, they embody a powerful dynamic force that can both protect and transform. This elemental variation captures the ox's fierce heart. The earth ox, born in 1949 and 2009, represents stability, loyalty, and groundedness. This ox is the most traditional and practical, valuing structure and reliability above all. They prefer slow, steady progress and dislike emotional chaos or abrupt changes. The earth ox's strength lies in its dependability and realistic outlook, but this can sometimes translate into resistance to necessary change. Their growth involves embracing flexibility, both emotionally and mentally, to adapt when change is needed. In doing so, the earth ox maintains their solid foundation while evolving gracefully with life's rhythms. The metal ox, seen in 1961 and 2021 births, is a fortress of strength, resilience, and determination. This ox approaches life with pride and unwavering focus, often resisting vulnerability to protect their inner self. Though they may appear impenetrable, metal oxen deeply crave quiet recognition and acceptance. Their key challenge is learning to let others in, allowing themselves to be seen beyond their tough exterior. By embracing vulnerability as a form of strength, the metal ox can deepen relationships and find emotional freedom. This elemental ox teaches us that true resilience includes openness. The water ox, born in 1973, carries a gentle, introspective, and emotionally rich energy. Unlike other oxen, the water ox is deeply empathetic and spiritually attuned, feeling emotions profoundly even if they do not always outwardly express them. Their emotional depth is like a deep river, quietly powerful and reflective. What the water ox most needs is emotional freedom and someone who honors their sensitivity without judgment. By allowing their feelings to flow and being met with compassion, the water ox experiences healing and connection beyond surface strength. This element reveals the tender soul within the steadfast ox. The ox asks for no applause. Its presence alone is a testament to strength that carries and protects. If the ox is your sign, know that your resilience is sacred, a foundation for those around you. Yet, even the strongest deserve rest, even the quietest deserve to be heard, and even you deserve softness. Recognizing this, we honor the ox's profound contribution to the world, a steady force that endures through time. May this exploration inspire you to embrace both your strength and vulnerability. Thank you for joining this journey into the heart of the ox. If this deep dive into the ox sign resonated with you, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know if this felt like a place of understanding and home. Do not forget to subscribe for more insights into the Chinese Zodiac, with our next exploration focusing on the majestic tiger. Until then, carry the quiet strength of the ox with you, honoring both your endurance and your need for softness. Thank you for watching.